Now we will look at some common usage of pronouns. The first one is I, my, me and mine. Speak after me. I am Raja. This is my bike. The teacher told me that I can keep it if this bike is mine. Now, I here in I am Raja is the subject of this sentence. I am Raja, I is the subject. So, this is a subject pronoun. In the next part, this is my bike. My is a possessive adjective because it is coming before the noun. So, my is a possessive adjective, my bike. Me is object pronoun. The teacher told me. So the teacher is subject, told is the verb and me is the object pronoun. The teacher was doing the action of telling and I was the object of that action. He was telling me, so me is the object pronoun. I can keep it if this bike is mine. Here mine is a possessive pronoun. There is no noun after this one. So this is a pronoun, possessive pronoun. We will use the same format in many other slides. So look at it carefully. I repeat, I in I am Raja is subject pronoun as this is the subject of this sentence. This is my bike. My is the possessive adjective because my is telling more about the bike, my bike. So it's an adjective and it is telling about possession, that it belongs to me. So it is possessive adjective. The teacher told me. Here the teacher is subject, told is verb and me is object. That I can keep it if this bike is mine. Here mine is the possessive pronoun. It is not followed by any noun. Next is you and you. See, you is common in many forms of pronouns in second person. So in singular and plural we will have slight difference, but in you the difference is very minimal or not at all. So when we are talking about you as subject pronoun, we will say you go for singular person. For plural also we will say you go. So here you is the subject and go is the verb. If there was you go to the city will be object. Now use of you as object pronoun. I told you to go, singular person, and I told you to go also in plural person. I is the subject in sentence, told is the verb, you is the object pronoun because I am doing the action of telling. Telling is the action and I am the doing the action on you. I am telling you, so you are the object. So it's an object pronoun. Possessive adjective, singular. When I am talking about second person, this is your book. If there is one person, I will say this is your book. If there are many people, then also I will say this is your book. So the possessive adjective form of you does not change. It is your. Again, why it is adjective? Because it is telling more about a noun and it is telling about the ownership of this book. So it is a possessive adjective. Next is possessive pronoun. If there is one person, I will say this book is yours. If there are many, more than one persons, two or many, then also I will say this book is yours. So it remains the same and yours is the possessive pronoun here. because it tells the possession of that book, but it is a pronoun. Next we look at use of you, your and yours as second person pronouns. You are John. This is your bike. I told you to keep it if it is yours. So the you in you are John is the subject, right? This is the subject of this sentence. This is your bike. Here your is telling more about the bike, so it is possessive adjective. I told you, here you is a object pronoun because I am the subject of telling. Telling is the activity and I am telling you, so this is object pronoun. So second you is object pronoun. Keep it if it is yours. Yours is possessive pronoun. So note that the word you is the same for subject and object pronouns. Next we look at he, his and him. He is Ram. This is his bike. The teacher told him that he can keep it if this bike is his. So in the sentence he is Ram, he is the subject of the sentence. In the sentence this is his bike, the his is telling more about the noun bike, so it's an adjective. So it's a possessive adjective because it is showing possession of this bike. Whose bike is this? His bike. So his is possessive adjective. The teacher told him. In this part of the sentence, the teacher is the subject, told is the verb, and him is the object. He is the object of telling. The teacher is the person who is telling, so he is the subject who is doing the activity. He can keep it if this bike is his. So his is a possessive pronoun. Note that the word his is the same for possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. Next we look at she, her and hers. She is Geeta. This is her bike. The teacher told her that she can keep it if this bike is hers. In she is Geeta, she is the subject. We have seen that before. This is her bike, so her is a possessive adjective telling more about the noun bike. The teacher told her, we have seen this before, her is the object pronoun. She can keep it if this bike is hers. Note that there is an S after her when we are talking about possessive pronoun. So in possessive pronoun for she is hers. However, note that the word her is the same for possessive adjective and the object pronoun. This is possessive adjective and this is the object pronoun. Now we will look at they, them, their and theirs. They are boys. This is their bike. The teacher told them that they can keep it if this bike is theirs. So they, by now you will know, is a subject pronoun. Their bike, there is possessive adjective. The teacher told them, them is object pronoun. Keep it if it is theirs, theirs is possessive pronoun. There is an S after there and that is a possessive pronoun. Going along same theme, we saw different uses of many pronouns. Now, what is the right choice sometimes becomes difficult when we are using the words who and whose. Who is a subject interrogative pronoun. So the answer to this will be a subject in the sentence. Remember, we talked about a sentence as three parts: a subject, a verb, and an object. Subject is the one who does the activity, verb is the activity, and object is the receiver of that activity. So when we ask question who came in late, we answer Raja came in late or he came in late. Both these are subjects. So when you ask a question with who, the answer is a subject. Now compare this to whose. When you ask a question with whose, the answer is an object in the sentence. So when we say whose is this pen, we will say this pen is Raja's. So Raja's is the object of this pen is a subject, is a verb, and Raja's is the object. Or we can say this pen is mine. So mine is an object pronoun. So who and whose, who is subject interrogative pronoun and whose is object interrogative pronoun. Now let's look at who and whom confusion. See, we just now saw that who is subject interrogative pronoun. So when we say who goes there is correct use of who. Don't look at these two white lines now. Whom is the object interrogative pronoun. So when we say whom did you meet, the answer is I met him. Or whom did you give the book to, you say I gave the book to her. So this is correct use of whom. However, in routine spoken English, instead of whom we say who. So instead of saying whom did you meet, we say who did you meet. The correct form is whom, because the answer to this question is I met him or I met her, which is an object pronoun. You don't say I met he or I met she, because those are the subject pronouns. So who colloquially is used especially in spoken language. Similarly, instead of whom did you give the book, we say who did you give the book to, even though whom is correct, because you will say I gave the book to him, and him is an object pronoun. So object interrogative pronoun is more appropriate, but in routine language we say who did you give the book to, and that's equally acceptable. So that's what is written here, what I told you. Now let's do some exercise, an exercise on pronouns. Pause the video here, select the words which are not pronouns out of all these, write them down on a piece of paper or a paper, and then restart and continue to see the answers. Here are the answers. Ram is not a pronoun, it's a noun, it's a proper noun. Can learn more about nouns from my lecture on nouns. Same way, Sita is a proper noun. Serpent is a common noun. Acrobat is a common noun. Caretaker is a common noun. Swarm is a collective noun, swarm of bees, and its is a short form for it is. So here are the answers of the question, that these words are not pronouns. So what we learned in this lecture on pronouns? We learned that what are pronouns, what are the various types of pronouns. We learned examples of use of different types of pronouns, and we did an exercise on pronouns, and this is the summary. If you want to learn more, these are the references for further reading. Thank you for learning. Now share this knowledge, as knowledge shared is knowledge multiplied. Now subscribe now for free to get information on our educational videos in different languages as and when they are released. Click here on the screen and subscribe for free. Our videos are free for now and forever for everyone in the world. Also, do not forget to share information on this site with your friends and family worldwide, because knowledge shared is knowledge multiplied.